Welcome back to My Favorite Commander Decks, part 35 with Kratos. All right, so after seeing some players in the Tabletop Jocks Discord play this deck, I had to build it, and it is gross. I mean, you kind of have to build it like that. You're playing mono red, so you're throwing sand in your opponent's eyes. You're kicking them in the shins. Like that's just what mono red does. So we got a little stacksy with it. Again, like I said, you got to fight dirty if you're playing red. Impending Disaster is great because, for all those ramp players that like ramp above everyone else, it's like, okay, well, see them lands later. Now, Mono Red already encourages you to, play a lot of mana rocks. So stuff like Price of Glory doesn't really matter to you because you're probably using treasures or, some kind of mana ramp, and your lands are just like, whatever, they can be blown up. And speaking of land destruction, I think Ruination is hard but fair. Run more basics. I think running effects like these to discourage people from keeping up, removal or, interaction on your turn is great. Just because, it is what it is. That's just what you got to do. Also, hindering your opponents from searching their libraries or taking extra turns is great. Stranglehold is just a great card in general. And also, it's kind of like a little bit of a trap. So, they can focus on that while you beat them in the head with Kratos. Now, Kratos' ability gives all creatures haste. So if you're playing cards like Uphill Battle or Urbrask, bringing their creatures in tapped, then you can get in, get the smackdown. And while the creatures are coming in tapped, they can only untap one with smoke. And it's also 2 mana. Why not run this? And you might as well lean into being the Chaos Goblin that you are and run effects like Furnace of Wrath or just any damage doubler and just hey, you know what? Game's got to end sometime. Well, this has been My Favorite Commander Decks part 35. I think I messed up last week and mislabeled it. Whatever. Life be lifing. So I don't have this up on Moxfield yet, as I literally just built it yesterday. So I'll get that up there at some point. But yeah, I'll see y'all next week for part 36.